Welcome back, everybody, to another episode of Disillusioned Plays. It's been a couple of days. We've had some therapy.
Yeah.
The face of Toko has been my sleep paralysis demon for a couple of days.
Well,
so that's been a thing.
That
was a lot. That was like a whole... Yep, that's a couple days of therapy for that one. But we're back.
Woo.
We are back, and we're going to go see exactly what's going on with the murder of Chihiro.
No.
I have some speculations. I have some thoughts. Really not a pleasant situation. But before we get into all of that, into all of the nastiness, I'm Taylor.
I'm Pete.
And I'm Sarah.
And we're jumping in. I don't know why that has to be a bit every time. I actually kind of hate it.
But tough, it's
no.
the thing.
Oh, right. And of course, Makoto became part of Byakuya's party because
yes.
he's just not content to perform without an audience.
Absolutely. Let's begin our investigation in earnest and track down the true culprit.
Yeah, we need to find out who killed Chihiro.
To be exact, not quite.
Huh? Not quite?
What?
That's not just Makoto, that's me. That's also me being confused.
me three. me too.
Yeah, me as well.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I remember they were looking at the handbooks, the e-handbooks of the dead students, and saying that one's broken, but it seems like you can just use
Wasn't
dead
it-
student's e-handbook.
Wasn't it that one was broken, but wasn't it that one was broken, but it wasn't one that was expected? Wasn't it? We were like, oh yeah, the one that's broken is such and such. I can't remember who was.
Chihiro's I think is currently... Or no, yeah, that's right. One of them is it's not that it's not broken, but it's not working for whatever reason.
It's Leon's.
It's Leon's. Yeah, it's Leon's.
Isn't working.
Yeah.
But we
so
thought...
here's my...
Sorry, go on.
Sorry.
No, go on.
Nope. Sarah, I interrupted you.
No, I think it was more that they were oh yeah, it's broken because he got pummeled with 10,000 baseballs to the face. But then Monokuma was like, they're indestructible! But it broke.
So
I think it broke on his first day of school or something. There was a fault with it, but he wasn't telling.
So it's
Don't you mean they can bear a ton of stress?
Oh, very good.
get out. Get out.
But here's my working theory of the crime, right? Just based on Sarah's astute observation of what Mondo was saying, and maybe this is all completely wrong, but it seems to me, right, that Chihiro was trans. And the secret that she was referring to, because she had said something like that when she was a bit stronger, she was going to be honest with people about it. And presumably, at least maybe that's my working theory, is that was the secret that Monokuma was going to reveal about her.
Yeah.
The reason that Chihiro wasn't able to train with Sakura and Aoi was not because she didn't want to. It was because they made that specific point about how people could not just follow behind them with the student handbooks.
Yeah.
And that whatever was in the student handbook had to reflect, their whatever, the only way they could get in is if the gender in their student handbook aligned with the locker room or whatever.
Well,
Yeah, otherwise...
So my theory is
Sorry, go on.
that Chihiro, that she was training in the guys' locker room because that was what the PDA said, and that she was getting trained or getting helped by Mondo, and that Mondo was willing to help Chihiro because that just, that's the sort of thing where Mondo, I can see him being good with doing that.
Yeah.
And that Mondo agreed to keep the secret, but then someone else came in while Chihiro was working out, killed her, went back, grabbed one of the, grabbed Junko's friggin' thing, then used it to get into the girls' locker room.
Yeah.
It is possible. By the way, completely ignore me.
You're just progressing well.
Pete's just over here Pete's just like,
I'm
okay, well,
bored
Taylor's
now.
taking way too long talking about this, so I'm just going to advance it and see if he notices.
I pressed the wrong button and then started panicking because the thing is the button that starts auto text is not the same as the button that stops it.
Yeah.
So once you've started it, I don't actually know what the button is to stop it. I just start mashing buttons until it stops.
Yeah. Yeah,
So-
the other thing I was going to add as well is Chihiro if the theory is right and Chihiro is actually, you know, a guy, then he couldn't also follow Sakura and Aoi, otherwise he would have got a Gatling gun to the face.
Yeah.
Right.
So,
yeah, that's true. Yeah.
but yeah, carry on.
So, yes.
So, and this is the version of yes, but actually no. What do you mean by that, Byakuya? To be exact, not quite.
Certainly I want to reveal Chihiro's killer, but more precisely, I want to discover the true identity of Genocide Jack.
Then, you really think? You truly believe Genocide Jack is the one that killed Chihiro?
Absolutely. I have no doubt that Genocide Jack is the culprit in this case.
But who is Genocide Jack?
That murder...
He just fucking said that!
That murderous fiend is Genocide Jack, right?
And there's nobody else it could be. A murderous fiend who kills again and again using a bizarre and brutal method. They're like a ghost, attacking suddenly, then slipping away before the police can catch up to them. And what nickname did the internet give to this mysterious serial killer?
I think we've just established that, Byakuya.
Genocide Jack.
How dare you! You stole my thing! How dare you!
Genocide Jack.
You insolent speck!
They say he's killed thousands of people. But that's gotta be an urban legend. Still, could one of us really be a demented, psychotic killer? Did you see Toko? Did you see that? I would think yes, Makoto. I think yes is the answer to that question. Killer like that?
You're not wrong to wonder.
But words mean little right now.
I have something that will prove it. And I can show you.
I'm just imagining it. It was me, Hifumi!
I am the Genocide Jack.
So I guess, what do we...
I love for 2D knows no bounds!
I will just, like, go through this for just a moment, because, yeah, just in case he... Yes.
Okay. There's more.
And I have a basis to believe that. I assure you, Genocide Jack is one of us.
I think it's Kiyotaka. That's my theory.
He'll just shout everyone to
No,
death.
I mean, think about it. Think about it. Honor student and everything. It's the perfect covers for someone
That's
who's like a
true.
huge serial killer.
That's true.
Is there really proof?
There's somewhere I'd like to take you. This will provide all the evidence you need. Evidence.
This is where it's like it starts doing the.
Evidence that Genocide Jack
There's
is...
somewhere I'd like to take you, Makoto. Somewhere that neither of us have ever been before. What?
It's called Sapienza. I understood that reference.
God!
Anyway,
Pete's talking about Hitman for anyone unfamiliar.
and the certain romance subplot. Anyway.
Anyway.
Evidence that Genocide Jack is the one that killed Chihiro.
Evidence? Does something like that really?
Oh, who's this?
Oh, hey, you two. I presume, is it, I mean, you would think it's going to be
Taka? Kiyotaka?
Could be anybody.
You could shout like that.
Hey,
Probably.
You
Oh, no,
there
it's
we go.
Aoi. Big trouble! I need your help!
Well, Aoi doesn't need our help. Just need your help.
Oh, sorry.
We're busy. Leave us alone.
But it's an emergency! An emergency! Come on, please, you gotta help me!
Use your words, woman.
Jeez.
This is a serious emergency! Please, you gotta help me!
Just calm down, okay, Hina?
But it's an emergency!
Oh, jeez.
An emergency?
That's what I just said!
What happened?
Something's wrong with Toko. She's acting super strange.
Oh, are you sure is that just her normal? Oh. Well, I mean, she was acting pretty strange earlier, right? What should we do, Byakuya?
I feel like of all the people to ask. Since it's Toko,
Oh.
I must admit I'm intrigued.
Oh. Love is in
suppose.
the air.
He actually does fancy it. It's just, the whole thing earlier is like, you get away, wench, was all just a ruse.
Yeah.
He actually really does have
Yeah,
feelings
he just didn't
for
want to look like a simp.
her. I suppose we could take a second to see what's going on with her.
Are you sure?
Don't make me repeat myself.
I didn't expect that. I thought for sure he'd just say no and that'd be the end of it.
Okay, come on, hurry!
Wait for us, Hina!
It looks like she's headed to the dorms. To Toko's room, most likely.
You're right.
Oh, God.
This is the part where
Boing.
Pete now has. Oh, it actually took us here.
Yeah.
I try to remember where it is. You're talking to the wrong person, you waste of space.
Oh, okay. Oh, God. What's gonna happen now? I'm scared.
Write down in the comments what you think is gonna happen.
Seriously scared right now.
Is Toko inside? Some kind of emergency. Yeah, I don't know. She didn't say emergency enough times.
How do we... Wait, how do we...
Doorbell.
I
No,
tried,
it didn't do
it
anything.
didn't work. Wait,
Handle? Does the
What's the
door
do-
handle do anything?
what?
What the?
Am I an idiot? Am I just an
Talk
idiot?
Talk to Owie.
Oh!
You guys are too slow!
You are too slow. I think you're just too fast.
So, what's this emergency?
Well, after what happened in the girls' locker room, we left Toko in her room so she could lay down. After a while, we came back to check on her. You know, see how she was doing. But when we did, it was weird. She refused to come out and kept saying all this weird stuff.
Weird stuff? Psycho Mantis? Metal Gear?
We should try talking to her ourselves.
Yeah, Byakuya, that's a great idea. Yeah, good idea.
It's like, Taylor, you're perfectly transitioning from Phoenix Wright
To Makoto.
to Makoto Naegi. From, you know...
Oh, good. So I'm also becoming an average, ordinary high school
I
boy.
was gonna say, you're slowly transitioning from slightly inept but, you know, lovable lawyer into, like, blatantly, like...
Inept?
Disgustingly.
I've never lost a case.
It is true. He has
How
got
dare you.
very helpful companions.
How very dare. I may as well give it a shot.
Bing bong.
Bing bong. Uh-oh.
The door swung open, slowly and silently.
Oh, God. I'm scared.
Brace yourselves.
Oh. Oh. Oh.
Holy crap! An aura of negativity flowed out from behind the door, forcing a gasp out of me.
What?
Oh, nothing. It's just that, Hina was really worried about you holding yourself up in your room.
Leave me alone.
Yeah, sure thing. But could you open up just for a second?
Won't allow it.
Huh?
I won't let Genocide Jack have control.
Oh, I feel like we may be getting some
Oh.
answers.
And just like that, she slammed the door in my face.
God damn it, she broke my nose too!
What was that?
Try processing your thoughts for a second, and you may
Just
have
think
the answer.
about it, pal. She's been acting like that the whole time. When I rang a little while ago.
Nope. Oh yes, same animation.
I'll drive out The killer, drive out the murderous fiend. It doesn't make any sense, right? I was afraid to leave her there alone. I tried to bust down a door, but it felt like something was holding it shut on the other side. I couldn't even budge it.
I'm just imagining like Allie running back and puffing out her cheeks, just running full tilt to the door, just slamming into it. Toko was scared enough to even bar her. This will be the bit. I was overthinking it, of course, because Toko's whole thing with blood. Maybe that it's not that she actually faints at the sight of blood. It's that whenever I see blood, the demon comes out of me.
I mean, it sounds about right.
Yeah.
Does she think the same thing as Byakuya? Does she think that the serial killer Genocide Jack really murdered Chihiro? Is that why Toko's so...
Makoto.
I'm okay now.
Whatever it is, I'm really worried about her. Isn't there anyone who might be able to... Isn't there anyone who might be able to persuade her?
Both turn to look at Byakuya very slowly.
What?
Not his groin!
Hey, Byakuya, you think you could ask her? To come out of her room, I mean.
Sure, whatever.
Huh? You're gonna talk to her, Byakuya? Wow, I guess you can be nice when you want to. Well, maybe not.
Don't make me reconsider what I'm doing. Byakuya stood in front of her door, not making a sound, and pressed the doorbell. After a few moments...
There she is again. Leave me alone! You're all so annoying! Akila!
It's
Whoops.
Byakuya.
Byakuya.
I'm sorry. I couldn't keep a promise. But don't worry. Never again. I won't let Genocide Jack have control ever again!
And with that, the door slammed shut.
Even Byakuya couldn't pull it out off. I mean,
Whoa! Sarah!
They're teenagers! No! Don't be so disgusting!
I guess my mind's in the gutter, pal.
They're teenagers. It's illegal.
I got my glasses on and it's not helping.
The police will be coming and busting in the door.
Oh my
There's-
god.
Shut up, bitch!
There's nothing else we can do. Let's get back to the investigation.
Hold on!
Hold it.
Hey, Byakuya, what was Toko talking about just now? Something about a promise?
Oh, she just offhandedly promised herself to me. I mean, I didn't think she was serious, honestly. Oh, I have no idea. Another one of her delusions, I'm sure.
Liar.
But
If I say I don't know, that means I don't know. Just let Hina take care of her.
Oh, yeah, okay. I'll stay here and keep an eye on her.
Well then, let's go.
without waiting for a reply, Byakuya sped away. Byakuya! And I hurried to catch up.
It is such...
Maybe I'd have gotten there faster if I wasn't narrating every move as I did it.
Like, his name, it just is so awkward to say, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's just, like, really tricky.
I tried to talk to him several times as we walked, but he didn't even look back, let alone say anything. He just kept on walking toward his destination. Finally, his feet brought him to a stop in front of a certain room.
Do we think it's going to be the library?
Probably. Or the
Probably.
No, it would be the crime scene again, surely.
Library. Library!
Yeah,
Boom.
okay, there we
Called
go.
it.
The library?
Come on, let's go in.
This is my office now.
It's literally
my
like his...
office.
It's He's waiting on the frosted glass to put in the window.
Yeah.
Inspector Togami.
Is the evidence that proves it was Genocide Jack really in the library?
No, you bloody buffoon. Don't make me say it again.
Oh.
I say what again, pal? Are we idiots? Are we idiots? No, there's no point in checking there. We need to find real clues.
The bookcase? Is there a book about them?
Oh, maybe.
Yeah, I mean, there are some that are askew.
There are no clues here, there. We need to check elsewhere. I wanted to look at the books on the on the table, actually. Let's try it in the... Wait! The room that we've never been able to go in.
I
Oh, yeah.
remember, on the other side of this door. It's the archive, right?
Yeah, because we've not been able to go in here, if you
I
recall.
forgot.
Hurry up and go inside.
Oh, here?
Yes, it's a door. You know how to use a door, don't you? It'll all make sense once you're inside.
Oh, boy.
Whoa! There's so many books and files, almost like this was a repository specifically designed to hold a large number of books and files, which I would probably know if I paid attention.
I mean, it was called the archive, man.
I was gonna, gee, Makoto, it's like a library has books.
Gee, it's like a library in here.
And so much dust, too.
I would say there's enough value in this place. Let me start again. I would say there's enough value in this place to endure the dust. I don't really know. Am I stupid? I don't get what he means.
Oh, no.
There's enough value in here to endure the dark. If you pay attention to your surroundings, you're sure to discover that value for yourself.
Like it's worth dealing with the dust because there's something in here that's relevant?
I guess so.
Yes, so.
It's in the box.
There's a wooden box. It's empty. Although, judging by the smudges in the dust, it looks like there was something inside.
Looks like a rope with a price tag.
Yeah.
I don't know. A whip.
Oh, it does,
Maybe
actually.
a whip.
I wonder what it was.
There was an extension cord plugged in there. It proved very useful while I was in the library.
An extension cord, huh?
Okay.
Light bulb.
Huh? It's a desk lamp. Oh yeah, it's the same one I saw Byakuya using in the library before.
Do you have a problem with that lamp? It was here before, then I moved it over there. It's too dark over there, so I thought I'd put it to good use.
Nice.
Byakuya, why was there a coin in the lamp?
You never know.
This shelf is stuffed tight with files. Yes, those look like files and not books. Without really thinking about it, I picked one at random.
Ah, you have a sharp eye indeed to select that file.
Huh?
That's the report on a presidential assassination. The original is kept at the National Library. It won't be declassified for another 30 years. Are you sure you want to look at it now? There's no telling whose crosshairs you might wind up in for peeking at it.
Without making a sound, I returned the file to the shelf.
Okay. Is it gonna be...
God, Pete, why'd you have to select the presidential assassination
Is it gonna be
file?
the thing that's like right behind him?
Yeah, probably.
That looks like quite difficult to click on. It is, isn't it? I'm gonna try this one
Probably.
first, but...
There's so many files stuffed under the shelf. What's in all these things?
Those documents are... dangerous.
Dangerous?
They detail all the people who control the world from behind the scenes. Dangerous truth for a commoner.
You mean like members of the Diet or something?
No, you idiot. I mean the ones with real power. The secret council controlling everything from the shadows.
Is he just a Facebook poster now? Is he a Facebook conspiracy theorist?
Just a conspiracy nut job. If you're ready to be disappeared for it, take a look. There are some very interesting people in there.
You're just kidding, right?
Am I?
I'll just let it go for now.
Oh, damn it, it is the one that's behind him.
It's like, so secretly, he's actually been a flat earther the entire time.
Okay.
There's a ton of thick files stuffed under the bookshelf.
If you're thinking through looking through any of them, let me give you a little warning. Those things are filled with graphic, disturbing photos from all kinds of crime scenes. It's the kind of thing any normal person wouldn't ever want to look at. Be careful.
Huh? What do you mean?
All of those files there are investigation reports related to different cold cases. Those are internal documents for police eyes only. They're not the kind of thing you'd expect to leak.
Oh?
So, are you finally beginning to understand the true splendor of this library? The entire reason I was interested in the library is because of this room right here. It's home to classified government documents, police records, things no ordinary person would ever see. Isn't it magnificent?
This can't be for real, right?
That's your guy's problem. Anything that doesn't fit into your preconceived reality, you label it a lie.
Okay, he really just does sound like a conspiracy theorist. You know the Earth? It's flat. You think that it actually has a curve? No. Lies. NASA. Government. CIA. MI6. It's all a conspiracy. Well, it's not that. It's just... It's not like I totally refuse to believe it, but... I mean, there's just so much. How could anyone have put this all together?
I suppose it goes to show just how much power Hope's Peak truly wields. Or perhaps... The mastermind may have wanted to provide us with good enough entertainment to keep us from getting bored. Well, I mean, he is hoping that we kill each other, right?
It's no use. I can't keep up with all this. It's just too unreal.
What's wrong? You still can't believe it?
What about you? How can you believe it so easily? Things like that are usually impossible.
Ah, well, you see, the conspiracy theorist that I am. It's all but commonplace for me. What do you mean, usually? Usual? Normal? Ordinary? Simple? Those things don't exist anywhere in the real world.
But...
If you don't understand what they actually represent, you don't understand the nature of anything.
You don't pull your punches, do you?
Besides, what you consider usual is based on your common sense, right? But what makes you think your own common sense applies to me at all? The documents gathered here are genuine. I have reviewed them multiple times, so there is no doubt. Okay. I was deciding whether to continue or redo it. Okay.
Hold on a second. You're saying you've read all these documents and more than once? But all this has to be like top secret confidential stuff, right? So why...
My family has a reading room just like this at our home. Ours is bigger, of course. And not as dusty.
Huh?
Members of the Togami family have access to any variety of government-related documents. That includes foreign powers as well as domestic. Domestic.
How is that possible?
I already told you. There's a secret council that controls the world from the shadows. My family is a member of that council. And I have within me the bloodline that will allow me to one day bend the world to my will. Jojo!
Gio!
Why not join me, Jonathan Joestar? Be a member of my flock. But to become such a ruler, I must know all levels of this world backwards and forwards.
No, Pete, no. I must know all levels of Zawardo!
So, whenever I have time, I like to review whatever documents and materials that interest me. Which is why I can proclaim, without a doubt, that the materials gathered here are the real thing.
This is beyond believing or not believing. Byakuya is actually starting to scare me more than the actual mastermind.
And what always interested me most were the cold case police investigation reports. Reading through those reports has always been a hobby of mine, ever since I was a wee bairn.
Oh, just a bit of light bedtime reading then, Byakuya. Like, this was...
One day there was a really scary killer that went and killed everybody. What happened next, Daddy? Well, he slaughtered millions of people.
First,
He slit their throats.
first,
He's a man after my own heart. In fact, father at me, the first thing that was read to me was the grisly story of the man who was strangled with his own intestines.
Sorry,
Anyway.
carry on.
Reading through those reports has always been a hobby of mine, ever since I was little. It's excellent mental exercise. I've solved more than a few of those cases just by reviewing the reports.
Oh my god, he's like such the archetypal, he's like a Akechi, right, from a Persona 5.
Yes.
Right? It's
yes.
just like the genius who's like, oh yes, I've solved world hunger, all the cold police cases, and made $1 billion before noon. What have you done?
Yes, and I'm just 16. What have you done for yourself?
It's a
Yeah.
catchy Persona 5.
Yes, he's the police. He's
Oh, the police. Yeah, it's alright. I'm thinking.
yeah,
of-
he's the
is
Eddie Young detective.
Who was the one in Persona 4?
That's oh god.
Adachi.
Oh, there we go. Yep.
Oh wait, no, Naoto. Naoto was the
Naoto.
detective.
No.
the prodigy detective.
No, not Prodigy Detective. The detective who was kind of like the mastermind of the whole thing. It was Adachi.
Adachi.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
that was
Sorry,
Adachi.
Akechi.
Persona 4 spoilers. Persona 4
Whoops.
spoilers, I guess.
Sorry, yeah, it was the Adachi and Akechi. I got confused.
Yeah,
Sorry.
it's easily no. Yeah, Akechi is Persona 5.
Because, yeah, hot take. I haven't finished Persona 5. It's not really a hot take.
Shame.
I know.
Shame.
I know. But then I wouldn't have time to give you people all of these little videos.
I'll let you off.
Among all those reports, one of my recent favorites is the Genocide Jack case.
As he talked, Byakuya grabbed a specific file from the shelf, which really confused me because if he knew where the file was located, why did he make me go through the futile exercise of looking around only for him to tell me that I would be disappeared if I looked at any of the reports?
Because you amuse me.
This is the complete case file. Every single report surrounding the Genocide Jack cases has been compiled in here. Because there are so many, allow me to quickly summarize the main points.
Oh god.
To begin, there are two notable characteristics in every Genocide Jack murder. The first characteristic is that at every crime scene, the word bloodlust is written in the victim's own blood, which is why it was bright pink on the wall. And the second is that when the victims are murdered, their bodies are suspended in a certain way.
Bloodlust is written in blood, and the victim's body is suspended. It's exactly the same as what happened to Chihiro.
Save your surprise. The best part is yet to come. For the second characteristic, where the victims are suspended, the only ones who knew about that particular were the victims. Sorry,
Beats lost the ability
yeah,
to
I'm just
talk.
yeah. It's all right. What the heck is the log button? There we go. Right, yeah. Save your surprise. The best part is yet to come. For the second characteristic, where Oh, for the second.
Where the victims are
Where
suspended.
the victims
only
are
ones who-
suspended.
It's alright. It's just kind of weird.
Referring to, the modus operandi being
Yeah.
the victims
Where the
being
victims are
suspended.
suspended. The only ones who knew about that particular fact were members of the police and other higher ups. I've lost it today. By all accounts, nobody in the media ever found out.
Huh?
In other words, no one on the news, no one online, nobody knew about that aspect of each crime. Only key officials and the killer himself know about this act of mounting the victim. Now, if you recall Chihiro's corpse, her body was most certainly mounted in this fashion.
So, how could...
You've got to remember, like Makoto is like the kind of the surrogate for like the audience who literally just does not get it.
Byakuya, you're the murderer!
How could the killer have known about suspending the victim?
That's the key question. But in fact, the answer is quite simple. The culprit isn't a copycat killer. It's the real Genocide Jack. That right there is the evidence that Genocide Jack has hidden himself among the rest of us.
Then Genocide Jack really is... such a brutal, fiendish killer really is walking around among us?
Things are really starting to get interesting, aren't they? I never imagined a killer with such a reputation would ever become part of our little game.
Usually when I wanted a thrill, I would just play Russian roulette and load 5 of the barrels, but this is actually even more exciting.
I'd play Russian roulette, I'd load up the chambers, and I'd pull the trigger 7 times. And not once did I die.
Oh, God.
Now, don't you think it would be good for you to take a look at what I've already seen? You might just manage to ferret out a clue or two. If you get down on your knees and beg, I might even show you myself.
Oh my. Oh, he's such a dick. He's such a dick. I hate him. I hate him
wait,
so
so-
much.
Hey, Byakuya, incidentally, are there any cameras in this back room?
No? Good. Suck my dick.
Hold on. We still have more to check here. That's me trying to leave because I'm kind of confused about what are we actually doing?
I think you've got to get down on your knees and beg.
Do it. Just talk to him.
I guess so.
Byakuya, about that Genocide Jack case file. Could you let me see it?
Well, you didn't beg. But I guess it's okay this time. Feel free to look at it in here. But you can't take it with you. Yeah.
Oh, shit! Oh! Wow.
It's a pop-up book. That's
That is an awfully weird-looking file.
Yeah, it really is.
Also, hi, wait a minute. The title's on the wrong side of the cover. No, it's not, because it's Japanese, I know, but I figured I would make the joke. Byakuya handed me the file, and I flipped through it with tense, nervous fingers. Suddenly, my hand stopped. I had reached the page where photos from the scene of each crime had all been collected.
It just looks like a scrapbook. Wow.
The names of Genocide Jack's victims ran on for several pages. Ken Harada, 32. Tetsuhiro Honda, 17. Shoji Gaku, 23. Kano Issei, 14. Takeshi Yoshida, 30.
Wow. Whoa.
Komatsuna Taro, Takafumi Gono, Uchida Naohisa, Takeshi Masamune, Yuto Yumejima. There was no end to it.
Well done, Taylor.
I say I could
It's
not have
pronounced-
done that.
I mean, they sounded right. So.
Oh, the scissor in the neck on that one at the bottom left.
Oh,
Ouchie.
yeah.
Ugh.
But one thing became perfectly clear as I read. All of the killer's countless victims were killed and suspended in exactly the same
Well,
way.
actually...
but they're not. Where are the scissors?
That's the thing.
Where are the scissors?
Yes, and that's obviously a point that we need to take note of. They are suspended, but Chihiro was suspended with rope, not scissors.
Yeah.
So that's obviously
Not scissors.
That's obviously a detail we
Oh,
need
and he's
to...
got one at the back of the head. Ugh.
Yeah, so we obviously need to take note of that detail.
She was just trying to shave a little off the back.
Yeah, take a little off the top, pal.
And at the scene of every murder, the word bloodlust was left written in the victim's own blood. And I'm just imagining Gumshoe in the background, like, Jesus! I didn't sign up for this! Oi!
Do you imagine that she's got, like, in a back pocket or something, or in a little sort of Hello Kitty backpack? And she's, imagine, because I mean, this Toko, right? We know it's Toko. I just imagine Toko with a little, like, Hello Kitty backpack, and then she pulls out this paper template with the word bloodlust on it that she, like, obviously puts on the wall, and then, like, gets her hand, like, in the blood and, like, smears it onto the template, and then just pops it back into the backpack with all the scissors, and, carries on her merry way.
Oof.
Yep, each letter is a template, probably, in unto itself, so it's, got to be an intricate process.
Yeah, for sure. Now, take a look at the next page, and you'll find another interesting tidbit.
The next page?
I thought there was only one page in this book.
It really looks like somebody made a scrapbook of Genocide Jack's murder cases.
Yeah.
Profiling results?
Well, it is like the full-on murder cases, though, isn't it?
All of the crimes took place either on weekdays at night or during holidays, either day or night. The most common time for the killings to take place was on holidays in the afternoon.
When she wasn't at school.
Based on these facts, it could be suggested that the suspect may be a student.
Whoa.
Evidence suggests that the suspect lingered at the scene. Well, yeah, because if you have to spend like 5 hours smearing blood onto a stencil to get the writing, But when they did leave, they were in a panic. Because an eyewitness has never come forward, it's unlikely there was any external reason for this.
I just love that they managed to get that detail, though.
Yeah.
Like, how did they know? I don't know. They stayed there for hours, but then left in a panic.
Yeah.
This confused behavior suggests that the suspect may potentially suffer from dissociative identity disorder.
This is
How
very
did they
specific.
get that from that? How can they determine that?
The key point here is the culprit, rather, not victim, may well have a split personality.
Split personality? Like the kind of thing you see on TV? Now I'm suddenly feeling a lot better that we've made friends with Toko. So I'm part of another totally unbelievable story. But this one is way more unbelievable than anything else up until now. Or maybe it really isn't. I don't know. I feel like my mind has gone numb. I think that was well before this point, bud. Well before this point.
All right, we should get going soon.
Huh? Where are we
To
going?
investigate, you fool. Anywhere but here. We've finished our business here, haven't we?
Wait, Byakuya! As usual, Byakuya turned and left without another word. I hurried out of the library to catch up.
Well, this is where we part ways. I have some things I need to take care of before the class trial, such as disposing of the evidence.
Huh? Just all of a sudden like
Because I
that?
think, the important thing is that what's happened here is that Byakuya has obviously only told Makoto, which then puts him as the potential as being a suspect, right? Because he's the only other person, other than the killer, who knows all of the details.
Yeah.
So,
Right.
Come on, enough of your annoying misapprehensions. Did you really think we'd be together the whole time? Take responsibility for yourself and do something useful. Move the investigation forward on your own. Well, goodbye.
And just like that, he was gone. Just as quickly as he'd asked me to join him, he'd cut me off.
so do I need the leaving the party theme now as well?
Yes.
Yeah, probably. Yeah,
Byakuya left the party.
in the end, I felt like I was just some plaything getting tossed around. At the same time, I'd uncovered some really important clues thanks to him. Genocide Jack. He's the one that killed Chihiro.
Or Byakuya.
Yeah.
And that murderous fiend
Byakuya.
is one of us.
Byakuya.
But who is it?
Byakuya.
Byakuya.
I have to find that out. No matter what it takes. And to do that, there's somewhere I have to go investigate one more time.
Byakuya.
I have to go back to the crime scene, the girls' locker room. I should check the boys' locker room too.
Sorry.
And the others might have come up with some info I might find useful while I'm at it. Byakuya. I need to find everything I can.
Okay, so, right, I am going to use the map for once. So the locker rooms, right? Girls' bathroom, boys. Wait, is that the one? It is. Is it?
That's a bathroom,
That's a
not a
bathroom.
locker room.
It's alright. It's just like that icon above looks a bit like a pool. Oh my. Why can't it have the icons? Right. It's not the gym. Wait.
There's your boy.
Hello!
Hello. Hello. Hifumi.
Oh my goodness.
He's an absolute unit.
Ding, ding, ding! Hifumi has discovered evidence revealing the identity of the culprit. Another stat increase for me. Evidence? What did you find? I cannot reveal that just yet. But I guarantee that what I found will steal the killer's breath from his lungs.
It's gonna be nothing, isn't it?
Yeah.
Are you sure about that? Oh, yeah. Miss Ludenberg said she'd witnessed something worthwhile, too. Really? What did she see? She refused to tell me. It's like when a girl bullies the boy she likes, right? Right? Okay, so where is Celeste now? The warehouse by the dorms. She was there, but at the same time, not there.
Oh yeah.
What?
Yep.
What?
Yes, but actually no. What's it gonna be?
Okay. Right.
Okay,
so.
let's do the boys'
Yeah,
locker
yeah.
room.
Oh. Poopy carpet.
There's a strange stain on the carpet.
Yep.
What is it?
Could it be a dried blood stain? Although it's weird, the color.
No, it's not pink, Pete.
I was gonna say, yeah, I suppose the color's weird though, so. Anyway, okay.
I mean, dried blood looks probably like that, but I don't know.
Interesting.
Oh. Do you want to share?
I'm just kind of curious. This is the boys' locker room, right?
Yeah.
Why is there a poster of like some fancy, good-looking boy band in the boys' locker room, and there's a big titty anime girl in the girls' locker
Yes,
room?
because that's right. You made the point, didn't you?
Because there's blood on that poster.
Right. Yeah.
Because I thought it was weird there was a big titty anime girl in there.
Yeah, and yeah, now you mention it.
That should.
Women can like those too. That's not exclusive.
I'm not discriminating that fact, but I'm guessing in this perspective.
Yeah, you're right.
This poster.
You're right, because it was the girl before.
It's a popular boy band called Tornado. Somehow it doesn't quite seem to fit in the boys' locker room.
Okay.
Is this going to be a case where like every room is mixed up whenever a murder happens somehow?
Maybe.
Is that literally it?
Right, but I guess it'll be to disguise the fact that the murder actually happened in the boys'
Yeah.
locker.
Yeah,
No,
yeah.
for sure. No, I was just checking there wasn't anything else in the room. There isn't. You're right. Yeah, I'm a little perplexed as to that stain on the floor, though. Oh, wrong. That's not the door I was expecting.
This is the pool, Pete.
Yeah, I didn't mean to go to the pool.
Oh, this is just like Phoenix Wright, where we had to chapter 5 screen.
Yeah, I don't think there's anything else.
It's
in the
because I
girls'
expect to
locker
click
room,
on the door to go back, but it's not. The door is to continue. Okay. Do. Okay, right. So we'll look at the poster just to really clarify.
It's the bloodstained poster. The blood is the most noteworthy part, but the big breast.
Big titty anime girl.
I like that he had to specifically add that bit.
Yeah.
The big-breasted swimsuit model is pretty noticeable too. A girl's locker room doesn't seem like the kind of place you'd find something like this. Oh, but wait, that reminds me. The poster in the other locker room is... That's right. There's definitely something strange about this.
Well spotted, Sarah. Taylor and I might have been going backwards and forwards for ages, but you noticed it straight away.
In the boys' locker room, there's a poster of a popular boy band. In the girls' locker room, there's a poster of a big-breasted swimsuit model.
I like how he's emphasized
Big
it again.
Dohonka Bankaloos.
Dohonka
Big
Bango.
jugs.
Posters have been switched? But if they were, why? What reason would anyone have?
I mean, is it really that hard to figure out?
Maybe I should talk to someone who knows a little more about the locker room.
Oh,
Really, Makoto?
okay.
Yeah, because I thought it was weird before, but then obviously seeing the other one, it's like, yes, I get that maybe boys would like a pop band.
I would imagine
and girls...
Sakura or Aoi would be able to tell you what was in the locker room.
Yeah.
Okay.
And Sakura is standing right there.
Yep.
Hello.
You spend a lot of time exercising in the girls' locker room, right, Sakura?
I've used it nearly every day since it opened up. Sometimes Hina and I use it together.
Okay, then let me ask you something. Do you think the posters in the boys' and girls' locker rooms could have been switched?
No, I've never even noticed them.
Sorry, I can't really say. I never really paid any attention to the posters.
I see.
But there is something that's been bothering me about the locker room. You see, I like to drink a little protein coffee every time I finish exercising.
We have protein coffee?
In the warehouse. It's not the highest quality, but I don't have a lot of other options. I mix protein powder with coffee and down a glass of it after exercising.
I've tried that before, by the way. Would not recommend.
There we go. There's the brown stain.
Oh, sorry. Yeah. Anyway, the other day I spilled some on the carpet in the girls' locker room and it left a stain.
A stain?
In the girls' locker room, she just said.
Yeah, so they've... Yeah.
So they've switched
Yeah.
the carpets as well.
Yeah. Wow, they've been thorough.
I don't see any stain on the carpet now.
Do you think they just what they did is they went outside and they took the name tags off the doors, switched them around, and then they went to the warehouse, they got some paint and they painted the rooms.
Oh,
Like they
God.
painted the boys' room,
I
pink
think
and
that's
they've
illegal.
got-
No, they couldn't have because of the scanners.
and then they got like the screw.
Oh.
Then they got the screwdrivers out, and they took the scanner out of the wall and they swapped them over as
No,
well.
they'll have rolled the body up in the carpet and shifted it that way.
Oh,
and
that's
then
it.
took
Yeah,
back.
that actually makes a whole lot of sense. Rolling the body up in the carpet. Yeah, total sense. No, I was just being annoying, but
Yeah, they'd have to, the carpet would probably, obviously there's going to be probably blood on the carpet anyway. There's blood on the corpse, so they're going to have to roll it up to probably try and prevent any more blood spreading, as they've took the body from one locker room to the other, and then just took the other carpet and put it in the other place. So
Yeah. no, that makes total sense.
Exactly. I noticed it earlier. The stain has disappeared.
It's been replaced with blood.
I can only assume someone came along and cleaned it up. But still, isn't it unusually clean? As if there was never a
Except
stain
for the
here-
blood.
Well, yeah. I'll start again, sorry. But still, isn't it unusually clean? As if there was never a stain here to begin with.
Boom.
Can't we talk to her about the stain that we found, though?
I guess not.
Guess not.
You can't present evidence. Okay.
Hey, Kyoko, have you made any progress on your investigation? Generally speaking. But I have to get going. They have something unrelated to take care of.
No one wants to talk to Makoto.
No.
Something besides the investigation? What? I mean, would you want to talk to Makoto? He spends most of his time just monologuing
yeah, true.
and asking the same question about 500 times. Nothing you need to worry about. Just concentrate on the murder. But... Before I go, let me give you one piece of advice. You should examine Chihiro's body one more time. Thoroughly. Also, her handbook is missing. You might want to determine its whereabouts. That's it. I'll be praying for your success.
Did we find... Was her handbook with the others?
No. Hers hadn't shown up in the thing yet. It may.
No, but was it the sauna locker room? A locker was open. Nothing happened with it when we first... I said there was a locker open. Nothing happened when we interacted with it, but I'm just wondering if that is relevant now.
Maybe.
Now we've got... Because that's
It's
what I
worth a look.
thought.
It's worth a look.
Yeah. With that, Kyoko turned and left the girls' room. Girls' locker room.
Locker room.
Lacquer. I guess I'll take another look at the body then. And Chihiro's handbook is missing? That's definitely worth worrying about.
Ring.
Aw,
I feel so sad.
make me sad.
Yeah.
Me too.
Mondo.
Dude had a real complex about being weak. You heard Chihiro talk about it, right? I need to get...
We've been through this
Yeah,
dialogue
we've done
already.
that.
I think, 'cause this was what Sarah-
So, okay.
Yeah, because it's kind of, I was like, why is he calling him a dude? Why is he
Why
referring
is
to
he referring to
Chihiro
as a
as a dude?
Kyoko said I should examine the body one more time. I know she said thoroughly, but I do have my limits.
Oh, I guess.
Oh, is this where they...
I'd better give it a shot anyway.
Presumably, it's to verify the certain fact that we might
The
be...
one thing that does concern me is you see the blood that's on her thighs and legs,
Yeah.
which makes me feel very uncomfortable, but
Oh dear.
wondering if that's not just, yeah.
Taylor. That's gross, pal.
Well, I'd better give it a shot anyway. No, it's horrific. Let's see. Chihiro's hands are bound with what looks like some kind of rope.
Notably not a pair of scissors. Yep.
No, an extension cord, Makoto.
yeah, the
that looks like an
extension
extension cord.
Oh.
Because there's one missing, isn't there, from the library?
Oh, it does. Okay.
The rope was used to prop her up in a kind of crucifix position. Huh?
Oh, there we go.
This rope has a plug? What kind of rope has a plug? Wait!
Oh,
This
okay.
isn't a rope at all!
Sorry, I just like how sort of deliciously, what's the word? It's like, hey! It wasn't. No, yeah, that's obviously what this is doing, isn't it? It's setting us up to think it's like Byakuya, or at least to have it like that. He's gonna be the target of this for a while,
Yeah.
I suspect. He's throwing
The
two
more I think
curveballs
about
at
it,
us.
the more that's not the only thing that concerns me. Chihiro's fatal injury was a blow to the head. Which means someone struck her in the head in order to kill her.
People die when they are killed.
Yup. That's right. There's the issue of her being suspended in the fatal blow. At first, I didn't see any reason to think too much about either of them. But seeing them again after looking through the Genocide Jack file, something's not quite right.
Yeah, it should have been stabbed.
What does this all mean? Well, the one thing most likely to tie all these mysteries together is the true nature of the rope that was used to suspend Chihiro.
Really? The rope?
And to figure that out, there's a certain place I need to revisit and look over again.
The library.
Plus, it might help to look at the Genocide Jack case file one more time.
Wow. Okay.
Cause yeah, I think as well. I think I noticed the library, like the lamp. I'm sure there's like a loose cable dangling on the floor or something, but I'm not sure.
Goodbye!
Okay, so where you were saying
No, we
about...
need to talk to Celeste as well, I think.
Excuse me. Celeste. Where is...
Who was apparently there and also not there.
But we do need to go to the archive.
Where is... Oh,
There she is.
the warehouse.
Yeah.
No. Awie's in the dining hall. Should we nip to the dining hall, see what Aoi wants, then go to the warehouse? Dining hall. Nope, that's the bathhouse.
That's the dining hall.
the dining hall. It's alright, I got confused for a sec. It's because I'm used to coming in the other way,
Yeah.
like from the dorm rooms. Right, okay.
Boing.
Aoi. Boing.
Oh, Hina, how's Toko doing?
Same as before. She won't come out. And she just keeps on mumbling something about Genocide Jack. So I just left her there.
You left her?
My head was all swimmy and I was getting pretty hungry. Oh, but don't worry. I'm gonna head back as soon as I'm done eating.
She's actually just like stuffing her face right now.
Yeah.
It's just there's no Sprite.
Toko's not exactly pleasant, but I'm still worried about her.
Speaking of which, what are you eating?
Because I can't see anything with these sprites.
A donut, of course!
Of course.
There's two things I'm sure God created. Outer space and donuts.
Yeah.
Kitty
I mean,
face.
I'm kind of in agreement, honestly.
Really?
I bet Chihiro would have liked to eat more donuts. Maybe that was her one big regret.
Yes, I'm sure that was her one big regret.
Her regret.
I should have spent more time with her.
Come to think of it, who did she spend time with? Because it wasn't me. I was too busy talking to you.
Yeah, she was a little bit strange. Didn't really hang out with the other girls much. It was like she was trying to keep her distance from us.
Actually, Sakura said something similar. She said that even though you and her invited Chihiro to exercise with you, she always refused.
Yep, it's true. And it wasn't just us either. Either. It was like she stayed away from all the girls.
Was she just shy?
I don't know. She talked to the boys all the time. Isn't it kind of weird to be shy around your own sex, but totally fine with the opposite sex? Oh, wait! Maybe she was used to guys spoiling her. The law says you can't judge a book by its cover, right?
You think so? I never really saw her as that kind of girl.
Yay, it was useful coming here. Okay, bye, Aoi.
Hey, I was useful.
Actually,
Enjoy your
before we...
Oh.
Yes, well, Aoi enjoys her donut. We are going to have to sadly say goodbye for another episode.
shit.
As we
Wow,
have
already?
run out of time.
What?
Time flies when you're having fun, and we've had an hour's worth.
What?
But I've got
So-
10 more donuts to eat yet.
He just turns into like just like Aoi just scoffing donuts as quickly as possible. World record. Okay.
Cool, okay.
Well-
On that though.
Thank you very much for watching. If you enjoyed, why don't you leave a comment down below? Leave a little like and hit the subscribe button, and then ring the bell to get notifications about whenever we post our new content.
Yeah.
And until next time, take care, everyone.
We'll see you in the next one.
Bye, guys.
Useless idiots.
Don't be so mean.
And remember, 2D is superior. 2D is for me. The only thing for me. We're sorry.